We recently bought a house for $225,000. We ended up spending just a little over $500,000 to rehab it. That is a big, long, complicated story for another day. However, how we got into the property is what I'd like to share. What we were thinking when we were looking at properties, what we were thinking about of like future growth and school zones and the different values we were seeing in the marketplace. How do you spot a property that's worth rehabbing in your own backyard? I'm going to walk you through my entire kind of thought process of, okay, is this still worth spending the money? Do we finish this really nice or do we cut our losses? We kept that house long term. It's actually a really profitable Airbnb now. But here's my thoughts right after we bought it. How do you look at a property and say, is this going to be something worth being involved in long term? I hope you enjoy this.
At the end of the day, there's a couple things that really matter when it comes to rehabbing a house. You're going to pour some money into it. And so you really want to make sure that you're not outspending your market. We've lived in Charleston now for almost 3 years, and we live right here, all right? It's a little pocket called Summerville. One of the biggest problems with South Carolina is the schools are notoriously terrible. And what we have found is there's really 4 good school districts that have well-rated schools. There's a pocket in Summerville. There's a pocket in Knightsville. There's a pocket in Woodhaven right here on this chunk of this island. And then there's pretty much the entirety of Mount Pleasant. When we're talking Mount Pleasant, we just can't buy a house out there for less than about $1 million. It's great schools because it's super affluent as the day is long. These houses here we've looked at a lot, but we just don't find the right deals. We found one last year and we just didn't have this fund built so that we could go after it when it came on the market. And really good deals just don't last that long on the market. You have to be looking every day. You have to be actively searching for good deals. And so we just didn't find it. Ridgeville is all kind of brand new houses. Knightsville is all brand new houses. We haven't seen a single deal out there. But what we did find is we found a really good deal right near our house that we knew the area super, super well. We live down here in this community and we drive this every day. There's our Walmart, all of our churches in this region. And what you'll notice here is these are all really nice $300,000 to $700,000 houses. These are all really nice $300,000 to $700,000 houses. And then there's this section right here, which is all 1 acre lots. Let me zoom in on this so you can see it. It's all 1 acre lots. In the middle of everything else is developed. So everything else is like tract home developed, where this big square right here is just these big, gorgeous, wooded 1 acre lots. And we've got some huge houses going in there. I'll drop a video of how we did the market analytics when I can find it. I've got it somewhere in my videos. But these big, gorgeous 1 acre lots in the middle of everything. And when you come into this community, I think right here, there's a big, like a $2 million, what my general contractor calls a pink elephant. This huge $2 million house is being built. And then I think it's right here, this corner is now developed. It's got 2 big $900,000 houses that are just built, brand new construction. And then we found this one right here, and it had a small fire in the kitchen. And it was on the market for $275, I think. We got it for $225. And so we've got all sorts of room on this house to make some money. The market is going the right direction. It's turning. They're just buying these little trailers in here and flipping them because of the acreage. It's central to everything. It's in a nice school district in South Carolina, which is rare. And so, yeah, we bought a little house here for $225,000. It needs about 350 worth of work, depending on how you slice it. And so the bottom line is we're $225,000 in. Let's say we end up with 350 worth of work, right? So we're going to end up all into this property, maybe 575. Worst case scenario. We expect it to come in less than that, maybe as low as 300, maybe as low as 290. But 575 is our all in. And right now it's looking like the market will support up to maybe 720. And so we think we can get some really good return on this. Even if we had to push the budget to the limit, it looks like it's going to be a really good thing. We are about 65% done with that rehab already. We've already stripped it all the way down to studs and dirt. We stripped it all the way down to everything. Brand new wiring, brand new electrical, brand new plumbing, brand new HVAC. The only things we're really going to keep are the framing, the roof, the foundation. So those are the things we kept. Everything else is going to be new. So it's going to be a comp to a new build. Let's show you what some of those comps look like. So there's 3 houses that have really come on the market in the last, I don't know, week, and that are currently active on the market that are similar to our subject property. So there's this one, which you can see from the pictures is a beautifully rehabbed, 100% new after repair value house. Not to the nines, probably not everything touched, but definitely not a lipstick job either, right? They've touched every surface. It looks good. This is really what the house is going to look like when we are done with it. So this is a really good comp for us. It is sitting on the market, similar square footage, $630,000. So we're at 575 if we just blew the budget to the maximum. If it comes in the most expensive that it could, our worst case scenario, we're at 575. They're still at 628, right? And so that's a decent comp, about the same square footage, 4 bedrooms, 4 baths. Ours is 4 bedrooms, 3 baths, but ours has a guest house off the back. So that's a decent comp. Here's another brand new house, 3,000 square feet. So a little bit bigger than our house. $286 a square foot. That previous one was $219 a square foot. This thing is brand new. So is ours. It's going to be brand new. Inside, it's going to look a lot like this, which is just 100% done, 100% decked out, really, really nice everything. It's going to be a beautiful house. Thermador appliances and nice engineered hardwoods. Really nice house. So this is a good comp for us. A lot more expensive than we are. I think this is probably the most realistic comp. This is on a much smaller lot than we are, but it's coming in at $261 a square foot. But it is a nice rehab and it's a nice house and it has a lot of the same features. What none of these houses have is none of them are 2 masters on the main floor, which ours is. But you can see all 3 of these are 100% rehabbed. Nice new build construction. So that's really what we're going up against since we've had to do everything to this property. And again, similar square footage, 700 grand, $260 a square foot. And so since we bought ours, which one was subject property? We bought this for $225 a square foot. We've really just got a lot of room to work between where we started and where our profit is. We've learned a ton. But I just wanted to let you know, hey, it's definitely going in the right direction. The property's on this big, gorgeous lot. I think it's almost an acre. There's just a lot to like about it. It's got great schools. 566 in South Carolina is really, really good for the area. Most South Carolina school districts are like 1, 1, and 2. They're terrible. But yeah, we've got a lot going in the right direction. And we are seeing really strong comps on the market for this house.